What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Malnoxx, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Genshin Impact 3.2 special program. Not only are we going to see everything coming up in version 3.2, including Nahida's release as well as Layla's release, we're also going to get 300 PRIMOGEMS worth of codes. So make sure you guys stick around for that, or check the description below where I'll post those and a link to where you can redeem them. Let's dive right into version 3.2 special program.
Greetings, travelers, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.2 special program. I'm your host, Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether, and today I'm joined by...
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Hey everyone, I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, and I voice Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida. This is my first ever special program, and I can't wait to explore the upcoming content with all of you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Alejandro Saab, and I'm the voice of Cyno. Hopefully everyone's gotten to know Cyno a little better during this version, and we've still got plenty of Cyno coming our way in the upcoming version too.
And I'm sure lots of travelers are super excited to see what version 3.2 has in store for us. So let's jump right in and start with our new version trailer.
Let's do it!
I'm excited that we're back to this. I mean, I really like the devs talking about it, but I also love when we get to see the cheapies and the voice actors.
We have orchestrated our plan and
I'll hide them!
rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Dia!
Amazing.
Oh.
So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with your own body.
Nahida! Yo, a new Archon we get to play with. Whoa! She takes like pictures? Little hand pictures? What? What?
Be the time to indulge in this feeling.
That seems, her kid seems so interesting.
Is it too late?
It's Layla! Oh, 4-star. Ooh, a sword user. Cryo sword. I like her voice. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little like chandelier hanging up there. Ooh, we get a Dendro cube. Okay, Dendro Hypo.
Some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
I don't like that.
You think this is over?
What's that plugged into his back?
Wait. No. I can't.
Nahida, no.
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
The Balladeer has already become a god?
What?
No
Scaramouche god?
abandon you, God of Wisdom.
Bro. Scaramouche Gundam.
At my command, you shall fall.
Oh, Scaramouche boss fight.
Begins.
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Nilu, are you sure?
Bro?
You're taking such a great risk for them.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
What?
Best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Dia! Dia.
More radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Quasar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
This looks like an intense fight.
Human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Oh my. He's huge. That looks intense. The first redemption code with beautiful Nahida. Oh my goodness. Yo, that looked intense. The freaking Gundam Scaramouche? What? That looks crazy. That fight looks like it's going to be probably the most intense fight that we've seen in Genshin to date. That looks like a true boss fight compared to like the weekly bosses we have now. That looks like an intense boss fight. Nahida's kit looks super fun though. It looks super cool. It was a little bit different from what we've seen before. And then Layla really looked cool. I love the little like chandelier thing that she had there. I can't wait till we get to see a little bit more of that here in the special program. And we saw a Dendro Hypostasis, so we're gonna get Dendro Hypostasis boss. So that's cool. That's probably what Nahida's gonna need for their level up material. I'm guessing her level up material is probably gonna be the one dropped by the Dendro Hypostasis. Layla, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Oh, we've got a lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zeru's Festival Samsara and surviving our journey through the desert, we'll finally get to the riveting end of the Sumeru Archon quest in version 3.2.
The end of the Archon quest?
Left off, the traveler teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon. But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. Nahida's been locked up by the doctor inside the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with 2 of the Fatui Harbingers now.
Bro.
We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the Doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict. I'm not gonna lie, the Traveler really has his hands full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
Totally. And besides these 2 Harbingers, we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of 2 insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the Academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra, Sino also has his own agenda. After being tracked and predicted by the Academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I
That's
can't wait
right.
to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
Well, travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
Woohoo! So many questions, so many answers.
Sumeru will be once they get through all of this, and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way?
Yeah.
Same. I just hope things will work out for everyone affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale.
Like Dunyarzad.
We can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
Right. So be sure not to miss Chapter 5 of the Archon quest, Akasha Pulses, the Kalpa Flame Rises. It'll be quite the ride, and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end
Act
of this
5.
quest will be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved. Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer, I think there still might be lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome!
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline, maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen?
Yes.
That's the god that the Academia has been creating.
That's right, and now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
Whoa.
This boss looks tough.
Looks intense.
Put a lot of his energy into this.
Yeah, the Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome-looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Yes, let's do that. I want to see the new boss battle. So he starts off as just like a torso. This looks so cool. What? He's got like all of the elements too. Like we just saw like hydro, electro. There was cryo and pyro. Yeah, it looks like he can control like a bunch of different elements. And then he attaches to his legs. This isn't even my final form. What? Also, this music is epic. Ooh. And he's got 4 arms. Bro. Oh my god. How are you even supposed to hurt him?
Wow, just look at the size of it. Pretty sure this boss is gonna push travelers to the limit.
No kidding. I mean, that thing is huge. And come to think of it, this is like the third Fatui Harbinger boss battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's awesome.
Truth.
It's so cool.
This is an ultra-powerful puppet we're going up against here. So we're talking huge attacks and epic moves. Let's break it down a bit. In the first phase of the battle, the Balladeer will use his massive arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing different elemental powers, and there are several types of abilities, including attacks that create fields of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight Ruin Guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right.
Oh, there's like different symbols on the ground too.
Formations on the ground,
Yeah.
so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
People are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, is kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Sorry, but no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper and a boss
Whoa, interesting.
Once the Balladeer has transformed into this massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him. So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned.
Ah, interesting.
You need to use an aiming mode to attack the boss's weak points.
Who would have guessed that little thing would be so important against a boss the size of the Balladeer?
I know, right?
That's cool.
We also use some amazing special effects for all of the Balladeer's moves. Speaking of which, the cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check out this new boss.
That's
I'm so hyped.
very interesting.
Covered the new boss battle.
Nahida!
To introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.
Nahida!
Welcome, Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida.
Another Archon!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to us. It's seriously so crazy what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the unique, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And yeah, they can be pretty out there.
Yeah, flushing your anxiety duke away.
Really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally.
So
It's
sad.
hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with
New story quest.
this story quest, Sapientia or Mastes chapter. The quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her. But I want to see Nahida in battle.
Yeah.
For us, Kimberly?
Oh, I've got lots to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
Yes.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
What a like cut out of Friends. Yeah, that's so cool. She like jumps on the ground to do this like line attack. And then she takes pictures. That reminds me of the almost of the event that we had where you had to like take the snapshot of the different enemies' weak points to damage them. Maybe they're getting us ready for Nahida for the fact that she takes the little snapshot to damage enemies. Interesting.
Look at her.
I love her.
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something?
Yeah.
Seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from Dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing Dendro damage.
Whoa, this is so cool. Yeah, I love how
So
it's
damages
connected
everyone?
together.
Outside of combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing her to collect items directly to the
What?
distance.
That's amazing!
Being able to harvest materials like that is gonna be so cool.
Yes!
Let's save us some time.
Oh my god.
This skill may also have some additional uses, so
Oh?
travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
What?
Nahida's elemental burst is where things
That's
get really
cool.
interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or...
That's really cool looking.
Yeah. Different effects will be produced based on whether there are Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters in the party.
Yelan!
Nahida's within the special field, a Pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An Electro party member will decrease the intervals at which Tri-Karma Purification is triggered, and a Hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Whoa,
That's
blowing my mind right now.
really interesting.
Focus on which effects we want to achieve and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right? A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
I feel like Nilo is gonna be really strong after this with Nahida.
We have one other character joining us.
Layla!
That's right.
Yes!
She's a very peculiar...
She's so cool.
Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah, and not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even though she's always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability is... sleepwalking.
Wait, sleepwalking?
While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self.
Wait, what?
To regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along.
What?
Sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
Is that gonna tie into her kit?
Definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework. But does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example,
I love her hair, too.
while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Salmio, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun, but it seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
I hope so.
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Sweet.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there.
The bags under her eyes. Oh no.
My guiding stars!
She's just closing her eyes while she fights? What? Does she fight while she's asleep? That's cool.
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected by the shield.
Yeah.
Shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 Night Stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shields, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Ooh.
Cool. So she's a shielder?
Starry theme.
That's so cool.
Yeah, throughout the scale's duration, each time a Night Star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa.
Layla's Elemental Burst unleashes a Dream Sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating Night Stars for Layla's shield. Tawa, his student. Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When
She's sleeping.
Character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double the product.
Ah, nice.
Sweet. Anyway,
Very good.
when can travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question. That's
Yoimiya?
wishes. In the early part,
Yo, Yoimiya again?
Nahida and Yoimiya will be available.
I mean, I love Yoimiya, but
Part of the version, we'll be seeing
Start-
wishes for Yaimiko and Tartaglia.
Yaimiko and Tartaglia?
First time.
Oh no.
New 5-star
I'm gonna have to choose if I want to pull for Yai or Child to get Layla.
By the way, I've heard that Layla's been getting ready recently to
Why does Yoimiya always get the worst banner matches?
get into that. I think
Yoimiya deserves better.
we'll be back with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
I know what you're thinking. It's time for redemption code. You guys get it?
Boo.
I know.
All right, that's enough.
I mean, I'm so excited for Nahida, but the fact that Yoimiya is running up against an Archon, I feel like Yoimiya always has the worst banner placement. She deserves better. Yoimiya is so good. She's so good. But so many people are not going to have her because she's always matched up against like freaking Archons, and people want to pull for the Archon and not for Yoimiya. Ugh. I'm so sad about that. I mean, I'm happy she's getting another rerun and like people are going to get another chance to get her, but like, oh. Poor Yoimiya. She deserves better. She deserves better placement. And also the second half being Yai and Child, so it's just a rerun on the second half. And I have to choose if I'm going to pull on Yai's banner or on Child's banner to try to get Layla, because I definitely want to get Layla. But that's going to be a tough call to decide if I want to pull for Yai cons or Tartaglia cons. I mean, I'll probably pull for Yai cons over Tartaglia cons and just hope I get Layla early.
Welcome back to the version 3.2 special program, everyone.
Are we getting free Dory?
To look at some of the new events for the coming update.
Okay.
An amazing fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
Fungus competition? How does that even work? Aren't fungi dangerous? They're always attacking us in the wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events.
Train your fungi?
Often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild. Using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
What? Fungi friends?
Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Aw, lame.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train.
Go ahead.
That sounds fun.
Travelers will have to use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential.
Ooh.
While mixing ingredients, you use copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Interesting.
Jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey! Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this mode, there will be 2 challenge types, Coordinated Assaults and Zone Defense.
Wait, we get to fight with our fungi?
Command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate attacks against a single target and control them to defend the ley line monolith.
Aw, they're so cute.
It's like tower defense with our fungi? That's kind of cool.
As for the rewards, in addition to Primogems and various materials, once travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And Layla will be appearing in the event storyline.
Ooh, Layla!
Visitor from another nation. Any idea who it could be?
Supposedly a fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it. Let's leave that for travelers to discover themselves in the event.
Come on, guys, fun guy.
Okay, next up we have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event.
Ooh,
Trials will have to
Trials.
use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yen
What?
and Klee's attacks.
That's
or use
cool.
Shenlong's elemental skill to move quickly and dodge giant pinballs. Here are some others. Xiao's plunging attack to send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
Oh, that's cool.
Unusual training.
This is like cool mini games.
And more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Yes.
This sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, this is like the. Oh, yes.
For characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet.
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Perfect.
That's so cool. That's like the Windbloom mini games we had.
An event for our players to put their skills to the test. This time,
Oh.
we'll have a new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Oh, cool.
So, what changes can travelers expect this time around?
The most notable change, of
The
course,
new Dendro Cube.
Dendro Hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the Hypostasis family will be officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be
Nice.
facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro Hypostases. Before each challenge, travelers may select a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory.
Oh, we can use food.
Just collect all the
Easy.
Don't worry, you won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know. Whew.
I, for one, will definitely
Okay,
not
okay.
difficulty. And just like before, you may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've covered the challenge event,
That's cool. I'm excited for that one.
a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator inside the canvas inside the lens event.
It's coming back.
Once again, we'll be working together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise.
Ooh, Lieben's coming back.
It's worth mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're
Okay.
out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss outside the canvas, inside the lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events. Sign me up.
Cool. Update.
In addition to all these new events, we also have some news on system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these.
Higher low limit?
Teapot. Starting with version 3.2, the Serena Teapot will be adding the long-awaited replication system.
Wait, what?
That's super amazing.
Yeah. This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring designs from other travelers' teapots and implement them in their own.
That's so cool.
Own teapot designs.
Yes.
I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing teapots.
That's so good.
wanted to also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function, travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
That's really cool.
With amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs.
Yes, design sharing is super cool. Now we just need the load limit update. But that's awesome.
This one is regarding the game's available languages.
Oh, new languages?
Version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings.
Cool.
So players who'd prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
The
Cool.
team truly hopes that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Teyvat.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels and keep an eye out for future announcements and info.
Wow, we've covered a ton of stuff. Seriously, it's a lot to take in.
For sure. So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I really enjoyed the photo event last time. I thought it was a really cool change of pace, so I'm excited that's coming back. Living is always a great event. We love Marvelous merchandise. The Hypostatic Symphony event seems really fun. I like those kind of events where we go, like I liked it last time. So going up against the cubes at a little bit of a harder difficulty and having those modifiers, I think is gonna be really cool. Yeah, I mean, all the events look cool. And then the one where we get to try the characters, like all the little mini games, it's just like the Windbloom Festival where we got to do all those fun mini games with co-op. That's gonna be so much fun to co-op. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a great time with that. If you guys want to join in on that, make sure you guys are following me over on Twitch. Link is down in the description below. We did a lot of co-op over with our Twitch community last time when Windbloom happened, so it's gonna be the same this time. And those events look really cool. They're very interesting, like the one that's like soccer and like using Yelan's skill to run through the everything. Really cool.
About everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived at the end of our special program.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
so much stuff.
Yeah. So many
This is
events.
gonna be good.
The most, the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer. Dude,
That fight's gonna be insane.
insane. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, no, for me, oh my gosh, so many things. Battling the Dendro Hypostasis, and of course the fabulous Fungus friends.
Yeah,
getting
taming our fungi.
with them, and you know the teapot, the Serena teapot. I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't wait to
You gotta get on it.
hopefully get some designs from others, or at least get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
I'm interested to see where they're gonna go with the Archon quest after this. I mean, it's only 3.2 and the Archon quest is already wrapping up. So what other content are we gonna get? What other stories are they gonna tell us? I'm really excited for everything coming up though. The Balladeer boss fight looks amazing. A lot of those new events look really cool. Again, the mini game event, I'm so excited about to play with all of you guys. Comment down below what your favorite part of the 3.2 special program was. And don't forget those redemption codes. They are only good for a limited time. So when this video posts, it's only gonna be maybe 12 hours left that you guys can redeem them. So they are down in the description below, along with the link that you can follow to redeem those codes. Do it ASAP, and if you have more than one account, make sure you redeem it on all your accounts. And again, if you want to experience 3.2 along with me, make sure you guys are following on Twitch. Link is down in the description below. If you guys liked the video today, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, you guys stay legendary, and remember the sun will rise, and we will try again. Peace out.